What does it mean to you? That's the challenge. When you go out here today, compete with yourself. Don't look at the next man across from you and figure out who's going to pick the team up. Compete with yourself. Challenge your own self. Come out there, get your mindset up. If you're in the locker room for a pregame, whatever it takes you to get ready. If you listen to rock music, listen to rock music. If you're a guy that sits over there and chill. But get your mind ready for war. My brothers was who I fought for. We in the trenches together because we doing the same thing together. We working day in and day out with each other. It gotta mean that much to you. That's how you gotta attack. Don't sit there and wait for the next man to make a play, you make it. I ain't talking about talking it, I'm talking about being able to do it. There's a difference. Because a lot of people can talk something, but who can back it up? When you can back it up and be consistent as a team, right, then you're doing something with yourself. But it all starts with the preparation and the way you prepare yourself to be successful on a Saturday. You gotta put the work in.
And be ready. Let's make a strong push this summer. Right here, a lot of good things. Again, consistency. I don't need Superman. I just need guys that do a consistent thing right all the time. All right, like E making that catch. That's an E from catch right there.
All right, but you gotta realize what you want your legacy to be. How do you want to be remembered when you leave this place?
I think just going out of spring ball, one of the biggest things was just getting stronger. We understood the plays at that point, but it was just like, well, can we put ourselves bodily wise, like physically wise, how can we get better that wise so that we can perform our jobs much better? So that was the biggest thing, just getting faster, bigger, stronger.
In the summertime, I look at conditioning as the most important thing. We can be bigger, we can be stronger, we can be faster, we can jump higher, we can do all those things better. And if we can't catch our breath to get the next play, we're going to get beat. Everyone likes to talk about, okay, we're going to be the most conditioned team in the country. We say that as well. I like to think that we actually back that up. I think if you talk to our guys, there was not one game that we've had since I've been here where we felt like the other team was in better shape than us. We're always going to have that advantage in our back pocket of being in better shape than the team that we're going against.
The team's priorities this summer were to work as hard as we can and embrace the grind, embrace what we were doing, and that's to work hard and become the strongest, fastest team in the CAA.
One of the biggest moments that stood out was when Bull went down, one of the young D linemen here, and like everybody just kind of gathered around him and like we really uplifted him, and he actually finished what he was supposed to do. We really haven't had that in the past, and that's something like when people come together, that's something that the unity, like the loyalty and the bond that you form, that's something that only comes with time, so it's good to see it come along.
If you're an athlete and you're a true athlete, then you love to compete and you love to win. And so we do as much competition in the off season as possible. It may be a 225 bench press rep competition. It may be who can do the most pull-ups that day. It may be some type of tire flip competition or a sled push competition. But we're constantly adding that into the workouts. One, to keep it fun, to keep it exciting. And two, I believe that the more that we compete in the off season, the more it prepares us to compete during the in season.
I just want to get bigger, faster, stronger. It's clearly I love the game coming back for the 5th year. I want to put the team, first and do everything I can to get to where the team wants, which is the championship at the end of the day. So.
Elon on 3, Pele on 6, 1, 2, 3. Elon. 4, 5, 6.
We carried over from the spring into summer, and from now summer into camp, where you can see all the things coming together. Everybody's really just progressing. Last year wasn't that little spark. We got a spark about us this year.
This is the best physical football team that we're putting on the field in my time here. This is the biggest, strongest, fastest, and leanest football team that we've put on the field in 3 years.
We all got to be in it together, okay? We got to listen to each other, okay? Communicate with each other, okay? And all be in this thing together.
guess what, fellas? You couldn't have got here by yourself. Well, we can't get where we're going by ourselves. We gotta do it together.
Week in, week out, rep in, rep out, practice, practice out, meeting, meeting, work, work, work. As a team, as a group, as a unit.
We need to be tougher and more disciplined than anybody that we're gonna go against, and that's how we're gonna succeed.
Helmet should be on the right side of the pitch. It's a shocker, guys.
Well, camp is an everyday grind. It's a lot of work. It all adds up for the season.
When you're competing to be as good as you can be, it should be a grind, because nothing comes easy unless it's handed to you. We talked a lot about, investment, and the more you invest in something, the more hurt you have when you don't get the goal that you're trying to achieve, but the more gratification you get when you do achieve that goal. And that's all part of that mantra of embrace the grind.
Obviously, I don't think anybody was really happy about our record. It's not where we wanted to be. It's not where all the work, all the extra hours of work we put in, that's not where we wanted to be. Again, it all comes down to focus, and we obviously put up good numbers and everything during the summer, but it's just how can we translate that to the field?
We are really tuning our technique. We're working together a lot more. With the offensive line, if one person doesn't do well, then the whole play doesn't go well. So we have to get 5 guys doing the exact same thing right at the same time in order for a play to happen.
We need to be a more consistent team, and usually the consistency is going to come in the technique. And when you talk in regard to that, the only way to get better technically is through repetition. The only way to repetition something is do it over and over and over again until you master it.
All right, what's the most important thing in life? Breathe. To breathe.
Breathe.
All right, breathe, baby. Here we go. Breathe. Violent and fast.
We're a lot more physical. I think we bring more enthusiasm to the game. You see everybody going to the ball. When the ball stops, everybody's running to the ball. We bring more enthusiasm to the game now, and we're starting to understand that we can play with these CAA teams. We can be the best, and I know we can be the best.
Good, that's it.
Got a lot of work to do, long way to go. Stay grounded, great job tonight. Okay, got another one tomorrow night. Can you do it tomorrow night's my challenge to you.
I want to be on top. I mean, I don't sacrifice all my summers, all my winters, all these early mornings and everything. I don't get up just to be on the bottom. I want to be on top this last year.
There's been a lot of emphasis put on this season, and I think we're ready to make it happen.